She would put life into perspective in a 50-page book.
You bet your fine ass I'll be doing it. Like, honestly, what? I am seeing how many romance novellas I can read in a weekend. I have been waiting for February to come around since October, simply because I want to read the improbable romance. What is it called? The Improbable Meet Cute series. And I was like, you know what, cool. I could probably read that within a day and a half. Let's keep the ball rolling. Let's just see how many I could read altogether. And as I was searching, I actually found quite a few. Then as I was searching, I realized there was two Christina Lauren ones. I was like, wait, I'm confused. Is there two in the same series? No. There's a Improbable Meet Cute second chance. So I'm assuming there's a second series. You bet your fine ass I'll be doing it. It's currently Saturday. I was just gonna do it for Saturday and Sunday. Now I'm like, I'm gonna have to drag it on to Monday because I was like, why didn't I start it on Friday? But you know what? That's okay. I will be starting with the Improbable Meet Cute one simply because that's the one I'm most excited for. But my options that I have is the Improbable Meet Cute, obviously, the Improbable Meet Cute Second Chance, Be Mine by M.L. Philpott, and I read Fright Night, I think, the Halloween one. And I also read Silent Night before, the Christmas one. I then saw The Full Risk by Abby Jimenez. You best believe I'll be reading it. I'll be there. I will be there. Little Lies and Valentines by Lachelle Rain. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. I got Valentines in the Vineyard by Donna Leanne. Knives and Kisses by, I am so gonna butcher this and I'm so sorry, Aurelia Knight. I'll put a picture up. I'll put a picture up. What is wrong with me? I will put a picture up as I go with these books because I'm butchering these. And lastly, I read it before, but it was 3 years ago now, and that was Cupid's Peak by Lee Jacquet. Jacquot. Lee Jacquot. Um, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I read the whole series. Like, it's a 12-book thing. I pretty much read the whole lot of them that was out at the time at Christmas because it was like end of year, Christmas, Halloween. I was like, you know what? Give them all to me. Give them all to me. I loved it. And also, I don't really remember. No, I actually don't remember. So I thought fun to do a little reread in the Valentines. So they're my options anyway. It's already 4:30. It's basically 4:45, and I haven't started, and I need to get reading. Go. I was about to say go to finish the series tonight, but I'm pretty sure they're all like just under 100 pages, and that would be crazy if I could do that. But we'll see. We'll see. Also, I love with these little series with the Christmas ones and there is a Christmas one, is there? Am I wrong? No, there is. I back on track. I love with the Christmas one, the Halloween ones, and other Valentine's ones that all these short stories, they're also audiobooks as well. Which is perfect because I need to get my steps in today. So now I can do that whilst listening and reading. Because if I'm only reading, God knows I'm rereading that same page at least 5 times before I understand one word. So at least now someone can say it to me whilst I read it, which is perfect for me, and I love that. I'm starting off anyway with The Exception to the Rule by Christina Lauren in the Improbable Meet Cute. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. And you know what you need. And so does he. Start time 20 to 5, 98 pages of The Exception to the Rule. Let's get into it. This book, no joke, so fucking funny. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm actually not going to talk about it right now because I want to keep reading, but holy. For a short story rating, I rate all my books different. I rate a fantasy different. I rate regular romance different, and I rate short stories different. So my 5-star for a short story is not going to be the same as a 5-star of a fantasy or a 5-star of a regular romance book. It's just short story ratings. For a short story so far, it could have potential to be a 5-star. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna get back reading, but just know I'm having the time of my fucking life.
I'm saying his weakness is tall women. Don't ever kill me like that. Don't ever kill me like that again. She's something so hot.
I'm eating this book up. I just want to give a little moment to show you how funny they are. Okay, I'm gonna give a little background to the book as well. The first half of the book is just back and forth messages between these two people when they were in school. He sent the wrong email to someone, and they've just been texting back and forth every Valentine's Day since. 10 years they've been doing it now, and every time they've like tried me up, it hasn't been the right time, or they've always been with someone else, and now they've officially agreed like they're gonna meet up when they come back to their hometown. And then it actually is like a regular book, regular writing. First off though, to do the messages is so creative and smart, because I felt like I knew them, like I was rooting for them, like I was tearing up at some of their messages. And she did that in 50 pages, like so creative, and I got so much information from it as well without it being like cringy or like having to throw everything in your face. It was amazing. I'm officially on the writing now, and we start off with our main character Tara just kind of in her head, about to go to the party, going into the library, where she hears two people coming in, and she's drunk, she's tipsy, she doesn't really know what to do. She explains it well. It's gonna sound cringy, but she goes and hides in the wardrobe, in the cupboard, in the wardrobe, in the closet. I don't know what the equivalent is, because I feel like there's not gonna be a wardrobe. I guess a closet, but is that American? I'm not sure. Point is, we meet Callum, her TA. It goes back and forth, back and forth. You can guess where it's going. It's a short story. Nothing's gonna be surprising. Callum is C, who she has been emailing for 10 years. Right now, he knows who she is. She has no clue who he is. Now we're up to date where we are, and I just want to read this to you. I find it so funny. There's just so many things. They're just so funny, and I love them. And she just found out she did well on a test, and he gets to tell her. She said, Callum watches me with sparkling, amused eyes. Can I take you out to dinner? His question comes out of absolutely nowhere. My fists drop like stones. What? Dinner, he cutely mimes, spooning food into his mouth. Sun goes down, people eat like a date. I hope so. I intend to flirt. They're just, if you're hearing that and you think and feel nothing, if you read the book and like you got them, it's so good. I love it. So just know I'm eating it up right now, and I'm recommending this book. Read it. It's a fun time. It's a short story, and this video should be out before Valentine's Day, so enjoy it. Her saying years ago, I can't even remember how many years ago, forget flowers, give me a cupcake, and it's a perfect day. For him now, in the future, he walks around the hood and sees me at the same time I see the cupcake box in his hand. So, like, how are we going on? 5 stars. 5 stars. I'm not kidding. I love them with my whole entire heart. 5 fucking stars. You killed it. Thank you. I don't even need to finish this book. I know they're living their happiest, best life ever. Like, honestly, what? What? I think we've all gathered how I feel. Guess my rating. 5 star. 5 star. Don't be shocked if my next video is how many Christina Lauren books can I read in a week. Like, don't be shocked at all. In fact, I'm actually gonna do that. Maybe not next week, but at some point, cool. At some point, I'm doing that. Wow. Don't even know where to go on. It is currently, what is the time? It is just turned 7, and the next book is Worst Wingman Ever by Abby Jimenez. How many pages is it? Let's find out. Okay, so found out the Abby Jimenez one is 57 pages, which is perfect. I think if anyone could do a story in 57 pages, I think it's her. Have I read a short story by her before? No. I'm hoping for the best though. I'm hoping she's like Jessica Kane style author, can do it in fucking 30 pages if she had to. I am gonna make some dinner first and then have a little something to eat, and I'll be back and I'll be ready to eat. Not eat, read. I'm just hungry. That first book though, wow. I'm so excited for the rest of the series now, and I'm so excited for the second part of the series. And this is honestly going to be a week-long video now. Scrap the weekend. We're going a full week. I love it. I love it. It is apparently 8:15. I don't know where the time went. I don't know what happened. I literally had a sandwich for dinner, so I wasn't cooking. I don't know when my hour's gone. Point is, my hour is now gone. Perfect. Mizan. I'm just going to get straight into reading, and as I said, it's the Abby Jimenez Worst Wingman Ever. So the Worst Wingman Ever is actually really sad, and I was not expecting that. These quotes are killing me a little inside as well. I just want to read some that her grandma said literally on her deathbed. She said, I asked for what I wanted and I protected those I loved and I demanded the things I needed and I had a beautiful life. And I love that. That just resonates with me. Take responsibility for your own unhappiness, Holly. If you don't love your life, change it. I was rewatching Hannah Montana the other day and it's like, you can change your hair and you can change your clothes. I actually, it's like I heard the song for the first time and it was like, because you'll always find your way back home. And it really just resonated with me. And that quote reminds me exactly like it. I just feel it in my bones. That is what. Because that's not funny. No, because that's not funny. This was meant to be a cutesy romance. This is my idea of hell. She would put life into perspective in a 50-page book. She would. Of course she would. Of course she would. It's literally not even okay. I'm sorry, if you've read this or if you're gonna read it, I nearly had a heart attack at the end of chapter 10. I was like, there's no way that's the end of the book. Cool. It's not, thankfully, but if you read it, jump scare. No, because that would be me and my sisters. That would be me and my sisters. Imagine having to kill a guy named Chip, she whispered. That would piss me off. Like, you're gonna have a stupid name and be an arsehole? Pick a struggle. Oh, I love an unserious queen, I do. I snickered through my nose. Jeb had a stupid name and the audacity, she whispered. I'd shove a dead guy into the river for you. I'd shove a live one in there too. It's 9:30. I just finished The Worst Wingman Ever. 4.95. I don't know what they put in this series so far. Like, killed it. 4.95 simply because it was sad, which I automatically give a high rating because for me to feel that emotion, but also because I didn't need that. It's gonna have to stay like that for a minute. I didn't need to go through that. You know, writing, beautiful. The quotes took me out. The storyline, beautiful. It just really put things into perspective, and I love that. 4.95 for a short story. You killed it. Thank you, Abby Jimenez. Thank you, my queen. I loved it. I'm loving that the name on the books, like, actually has meaning. I love that. I love that so much. I love when it happens, and I love that it's been happening. Next up is book 3, and it's Rosie and the Dreamboat by Sally Fawn. Have I ever read a Sally Thorne book? I've only ever read one Sally Thorne book, and it was The Hating Game, and that was when I first started reading. I think that was 2021 maybe. Craziness. So far, the last 3 authors, I've only read one book by them. Christina Lauren, I read The Unhoneymooners, really enjoyed it actually. Abby Jimenez, I read the Happy Ever After playlist, loved that as well. And Sally Thorne, I read The Hating Game. And when I read The Hating Game, I really enjoyed it. I think I may reread the books I read in 2021 maybe. Because that was 5 years ago now. That's crazy. Well, 4.5 because it was more to the end, like after summertime. But point is, still crazy long ago. I'm feeling good. I'm not tired yet. It's only 9:30, but usually I'm dead to the world by now. So it's amazing that I'm not. Oh my god. There's no chapters. It's just start reading. But it's only 40 pages long. Let's see how this goes. Okay, starting at this one at 20 to 10. I honestly am feeling confident I'm gonna try to finish the series tonight. Is that crazy to say? Is it crazy to say? Probably considering I've been so tired lately and I keep droning on. Why are Kindles so long? They take so long to do everything. I mean, I take so long to do everything, so I can't fully hate. But why? Just calculated it, including Rosie and the Dreamboat, it's 194 pages. There's about 4 hours worth of reading. It's 20 to 10. It's actually it's quarter to 10. So round up, say it's 10 o'clock, 2. So 2 in the morning. Could happen. I think I've already recorded it. I can't remember though. I got the cutest. It's not ambience because it's just a picture, but it's so adorable on my TV. I think I may, if I do get tired, have an energy drink and see if I can stay up. I haven't got anything to wake up. I was about to say I haven't got anything I got wake up for in the morning. That sounded like I was on death's door. No, I haven't got anything planned for tomorrow apart from reading again, so I can wake up at any time. Anyway, I'm gonna get reading onto Sally Thorne, Rosie and the Dreamboat, and I'm so excited. As soon as I heard fireman, my ears were like, okay. For the sister to be like, I'm gonna go, and she's like, what? For the sister to be like, trust me, you're gonna be okay. Like, who's gonna do me some fireman? I need a minute. A fireman romance book is like gonna be my biggest weakness. Fireman period, biggest weakness. Like, you're joking. Wow. Just finished Rosie and the Dreamboat and I rated it a 4-star. It's just a casual 4-star. Like, there was nothing crazy. I didn't feel like loads of emotions, but it's like watching a TikTok where they play like a Roblox game or something and it's just a story that they're like saying it's something like that, and I've really enjoyed it. It starts off with Rosie and her sister, and she takes her sister on Valentine's Day, of course, to a really expensive spa day to celebrate her sister's promotion at her law. What is wrong with me? To celebrate her sister's promotion at her law firm. And they go through like the stages of the spa treatment, and she gets in one of them. Literally just read it, already forgot. It's on Disney where they close you in as like salt water and you can put anything, and she gets trapped in one of them and the firemen come to get her out, and that is where we meet Leo husband. That's literally the whole story, but it's just a fun read. Like, instead of scrolling on TikTok, read it. It's just fun. It's just like something that keeps your mind there, and I loved it. I love how I'm like, so I'm now officially halfway through as well. I feel like the later it gets, the less I'm updating also. Now, the last 3 books, I've never read a book by the authors before. I think I'm actually going to search on Amazon or Goodreads some of the books to see if I recognize any. The next one is Drop, Cover and Hold by Jasmine Guillory. I'm gonna search who that is now. So as if my day or night couldn't get any better, I went on Instagram to search up and see if I've seen any books by Jasmine Guillory. Point being, 1, I did recognize a couple of her books and I'm really excited, and also going through convinced me to read another one. I think it's like The Perfect Date or something. But 2, Jessie K just released another book and it's 100 pages this time. I'm kind of sad because I just want to read it right now. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get as far as I can into this. And that's all I have to say. Oh, also it's 10 o'clock now. Like, just turned 10 o'clock. Wait, or it's at 11. I lie. It's just turned 11 o'clock. I'm currently on page 21 or 39 of the... Is it Stop, Drop, Hold On or something? By... my memory. Literally, I put it down 2 seconds ago. 2 seconds, cool. By Jasmine Guillory. I'm so scared this is where the series starts to go downhill. Every time they start going downhill at some point. The Halloween one was the GT Geisinger book. The Christmas one, it was after the Tessa Bailey book. I can't remember what it was called actually. Or it was like All By My Elf went downhill. And I'm so scared this started the downhill. Storyline, basically they're short stories, there's nothing crazy. She goes to this bakery every day. She thinks the bakery owner and baker hates her. She said she's never going in again. She stands outside the door because it's her favourite pastry in today. And she's like, oh, I'll just go in, have a little look. Goes in, there's an earthquake, they're trapped together. But I just think the writing is really immature. Like, the character, she's like, you hate me, you, like, over and over and over again. Like, I get that an author needs to guide your mind to know how to feel, but you don't need to tell me that he hates her every other page. Like, I got it the first time. The second time, cool, jog my memory just in case people did look over, I don't know how, but not every other page. And then for him literally to keep giving her dirty looks, whatever, I don't even care. They've never spoke to each other. And then for him to be like, she's like, I know you hate me. One, I feel like it's really mature the way it all happened, but for him to be like, from the first day I fell for you, please just don't even bother. Just don't even bother at that point. I tried to be supportive of Lily, but I wanted to kill myself.
I tried to be supportive for Lily, I really did, but I wanted to kill myself.
That's how I feel right now. Not actually, but it's just... this is the GT Geisinger book for the romance one. I'm not here for it. Again, no hate to the author. Like, there's only so much you can do in a short story. But me personally, I don't love the writing style. And for me, you could literally write about anything. But if you have good writing, I'll be there. I weren't loving it. I'm saying 1. I'm still on the book, but I just know it's not going up. It's probably looking like 2.25. I just actually want to read a page. My Kindle's being a bitch. It might actually not load. Cool. It's just not working. I'm just going to insert a picture or something of the page. The way it all went down. Usually something is like cringy and you get embarrassed when you don't understand the whole thing. And usually I'm like, oh, well, it sounds this way, but it's not if you knew the whole story. But when you read this page, and if you think it's kind of like... I'm not gonna say take into context. Like, you'd understand if you read it. No, that is how I read it as well. It just doesn't flow as smoothly as the others, and I'm really upset about it because I thought this was gonna be like a 4.5 series overall. It might still if the others go up, but it's not looking that way for now. Anyway, I am gonna keep reading to finish this book. Okay, I officially finished Stop, Drop, and Hold On. The first half didn't flow, no chemistry, didn't really... I couldn't really see her writing. It was like, did not enjoy. Could have been like a 2 if it went that way. And then for a couple chapters, I hated how like everything played out, but then once it was already played out and they were just talking casual, I loved it, and I really got to see the author's writing, and I think I definitely do want to read one of her long form books because I really enjoyed it. And then you just lost me at the last bit again when he took her upstairs. It was like really cute, the little tour, but I don't really care. I'm not intrigued to see them like kiss and stuff, like. But overall, I gave it a 2.5. It was going to be 2.25, but them chapters when I got to see her writing, I really did enjoy. Next up, I'm excited for this one. Next up is With Any Luck by Ashley Poston. I have been wanting to read The 7-Year Slip for a really long time now, and I am planning on reading it. I've still never read a book by Ashley Poston before though, so I'm excited to have a little glimpse. But after reading the last book, I'm not judging it too heavily. I'm just gonna kind of and see how I feel about the writing. I don't know what it's called. I think it's like The Dedication or something. But to everyone who grew up on rom-coms, it's also 42 pages long.
In full transparency, it is currently 1 o'clock, well 9 to 1 to be specific. I finished my book at like 12. I went downstairs to get a drink. I fancied a s'mores granola bar. We had none. I made some. I'm now eating this Bliss Whip bar, whatever it is, because then I realized I have to let it set. I've also decided to hold off on reading the next two books, well, the last two books in the series. Last I was here, I think I said I was going to start with Any Luck. It's the Ashley Poston one. Didn't start it. I was like, I'm really thirsty, I'm gonna go get a drink. An hour later I'm back with still no granola bar. But I just feel like I'm not gonna give it my all. I need to wake up fresh, feeling better. So that's it, I'm calling it a night. On day one I read, how many books did I read? So day one I read 4 Valentines novellas, loved 2 of them, enjoyed the 3rd one, and then for the 4th one, kind of like, oh. Point is, I'm gonna see you in the morning. I'm going to bed now. I'm tired, and hopefully in the morning you get to see my granola bars. They look so good. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Well, anyway, that's it for tonight. I'll see you in the morning.
It is currently 20 to 4. The day has flew by. I read the 5th book in the Improbable Meet Cute series. I think I did a little clip when I was getting my steps in, but other than that, I don't think I said anything. I rated it. Did I rate it a 2 or 2.5? I think I rated it a dead on 2, and I realized that I felt the same as I did the 4th book, so I also lowered the 4th book from a 2.5 to a 2. Simply because, looking back thinking about it, I did not enjoy it. This one I specifically didn't enjoy. It was with Any Luck by Ashley Poston. First off, I start off really confused. We get introduced to this man, I forgot his name already, and it's her best friend. So I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a best friend's romance. No, he's getting married and she's actually the best man. Cool. So why is it giving flirty vibes? Cool, whatever. Turns out the love interest is actually his soon-to-be bride's, her boy best friend, who is her maid of honor, and that's our love interest. Okay, whatever. They talk about past they had. She's not lucky. He's the lucky. I'm so confused. She's meant to be lucky, but her last name is Love, so she doesn't get love and her full family type of thing. I don't really know. I mean, I do know, but I don't really know how to explain it, and I don't care to explain it. But I just think it was pointless. Oh my god, I had to hear them drone on about their best friends marrying each other basically. And what are they going to do? Because now they're not each other's number one call. And I did not like her. On the best of days, whose bright idea was it to think, let's do her as the boy's best friend and let's do him as the girl's best friend? Because I didn't like her. She gave jealous. I literally, it seemed like you loved him and you just didn't want him happy or whatever. And then the plot is that they wake up the next morning after the bachelor party, and he's gone missing. She remembers nothing, and they're basically like trying to figure things out. And straight away, she instantly was like, I kissed him. And straight away, I knew what happened. So predictable, and not the good kind of predictable. It was like, what was the point of this story? Like, I know how it's going to end, and there's no point reading it because it's not that good. And lo and behold, it happened exactly how I thought it would. They did exactly what I knew they were doing, and she was just insufferable. And I was like, what do you even mean? Like, what? Whatever, I don't even care. Moving on, though, to Royal Valentine by Sarah Wilson. I'm going to be really upset for... Not upset, but I'd be so annoyed if I was Sarah Wilson. If this book is a good book, because I was just gonna stop the series and be like, oh, there's more. That I have a list that I wanted to read, but I'm not gonna stop, because what if this book is amazing and then I am the problem and I stop before an amazing author that I don't even get the chance to read a book by, or at least a novella. So if this is a really good book, I'd be so annoyed if I was her. I am starting to think, this is me being really nice. Is it just a group of people who work and then ask these authors to come and then they read the author's book and just like put them in the best to worst? like, because I feel like this is how they all go down. They put the best ones first to get people coming back, and then they're like, oh sure, they'll read the rest. Why don't you just ask them to maybe do it again, redo it, try? I mean, no, I'm not gonna say that because that's just mean. This is someone's work. But point being, do they do that on purpose? Because I want to know. Anyway, it is, like I said now, 3:45, and I'm starting Royal Valentine. If she shall load, and she shall. Can you see?
It is, oh, we're a little high. It is currently 7 o'clock. I finished Royal Valentine quite a while ago, and then I was just on my phone. I finished the series though, and I also gave it a 4.5. Loved it. It was so good. It was like a cute, like in my head it was a film. I was watching a film and it was so cutesy. I loved it. So, oh god, I'm gonna butcher the name, so my Kindle's all the way over there. Over there being like literally 5 steps, but I'm not moving to get it. But my ratings go, my order goes, the exception to the rule: The Worst Best Man Ever, Royal Valentine, Rosie and the Dreamboat, and then joint last is Drop Cover Hold On and Wild Act something. I don't know. I'll put the list here, you know what I mean. But they're joint last. Did not enjoy them. And my ratings is 5 star, 4.95, 4.5, 4, and then these two are both 2s. Drastically different. If them two were just better in themselves, would have been my favourite so far. So far, I'm not actually sure which ones are my favourite. It's just some books that have been. I can't decide. I'm gonna have dinner anyway. I got a bit of a headache coming, so I'm gonna try and get off my phone and just relax a little before reading again. I'll probably start reading again at 8:30, and I've decided to start with Be Mine by ML Philpott because I really did enjoy Friday Night. I'm not sure how far into the evening I'm taking this, but oh, I did read, once I finished not Rosie and the Dreamboat, once I finished the Royal Valentine, I read Xerxes, which is my current read by Cora Knight, for a while, and it's so good so far. I'm eating it up. But yeah, that's my update anyway. Definitely have not been as good recording today as I did yesterday, but you know what, that's okay. At least I didn't have 2 bad days and I had 1 good one. There's always that. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll be back when I'm reading another book.